Barberton High School for boys high school tournament basketball on a Tuesday night here on Glory 102.9 FM, AM 960, and Local Sports OH on YouTube. Well, tonight finds us here at Barberton for a Division 7 regional semifinal matchup between Hillsdale and Calvert out of Tiffin. Alongside Pete Norman, I'm Ron Hamilton. And Pete, let's start with the locals. It's been a heck of a 2-year run for Hillsdale.
Yeah, that's for sure. And they picked a great time to have their best game of the season. That McDonald team that they beat in the district title game, they were a very solid team, had one loss. And yeah, this is their second straight trip to the regionals, so jitters should be down for them. Lost in the regional semifinals a year ago right here at Barberton, 81-59 to Cornerstone Christian. Hillsdale comes in 18-7. They've won 8 in a row. Calvert, like Hillsdale, was right around that 500 mark about a month ago, but has got hot at the right time. I'll tell you what, ironically, both teams were 10-7 at the same point in the season. Since both teams have been 10-7, Hillsdale's won 8 in a row, Calvert's won 7 in a row. And Calvert making its first regional appearance since back in 2022 when it lost to Antwerp in the regional final 52-31. Of note, neither of these teams has ever won a regional title. 2 wins from that. To do it, they'll have to come back on Friday night to take on Heartland Christian, who earlier this evening in Barberton knocked off Fairport Harding in an outstanding ball game, 63-59. So we've got plenty to get to tonight. Hillsdale and Calvert. We'll step aside for our initial break, come back and hear Coach's comments right after this.
Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture, located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come home to Runyon's.
Will show the Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
Our pregame here at Barberton continues as we talk now with Calvert coach John Otterbacher. Coach, beginning of the season, was a district title a realistic expectation? And if not, at what point in the year did you think, okay, we can make a deep tournament run?
Realistically, honestly, our goals are always to compete for a district title. Now, we don't necessarily say we want to win a district title, but we want to be there in a district semis to compete there. We knew we had a good team throughout the year, just missing some pieces with some effort and energy type things. But once we started going the last 7, 8, 9 games, those little things that got better, and it gave us the opportunity to make it here.
Riding a 7-game win streak coming into tonight's game. Talk about your team, some of the strengths, some of the guys that have really come through for you this year.
We're really guard-oriented on the perimeter a lot. We try to run a lot of sets. Logan Ritzler's averaging about 18, 19 points a game. He's our shooting guard and does an extremely good job of getting to the basket, finishing, and hitting the wide-open threes. Point guard is long, lanky, athletic, does a pretty good job of controlling the flow for the team. And then we got a bunch of role players that are nitty and gritty and hard work. Vincenzo Lyons is averaging 11 and 7 on the year as an undersized post. So we get it from all different angles.
Coach, what have you seen from Hillsdale, either scouting or on tape, concerns or just the general impression from what you've seen out of them?
Very well coached, very disciplined, very offensive minded. They do a great job of putting the ball up. 1 through 5 can score at all 3 levels. The point guard Ferguson kid is extremely skilled and a dynamic scorer. I think he had 30 Saturday night. So this is going to be a battle where 1 through 5 are going to have to play for a lot of minutes.
Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
We speak now with Hillsdale head boys basketball coach Ben Ferguson ahead of their regional semifinal tip-off with Calvert. And coach, you picked a great night to play your best basketball game of the year, a 10-point district final win over a one-loss McDonald team. Talk about your opportunity.
Yeah, that was a big game for us, and we knew it was on the line. Very physical game. And, the whole thing, you win or go home, and told the boys at the half is it's going to come down to who wants it more. And turns out, we played really well and executed in the second half and ended up with a nice win.
Now you've got your chance in regionals. You got a Calvert team. I know you don't know a whole lot about them, but I'm sure you've seen a lot of film on them. What are you expecting from them?
Yeah, we've watched a lot of film over the last couple of days. They have a couple of really nice players. I think they're well coached. They're very disciplined. And I think their style of play is almost polar opposites of ours. It looks to me that, they like to control the tempo and slow things down a little bit. And, we like to get out and run. So, it's going to be who can really dictate that tempo early on. If it's us and we're able to rebound well and get out and run, I think we'll be successful.
You mentioned the key word, rebounding. You guys have done it well this year. That has been a key for you guys through the season.
Yeah, without a doubt. The Lewis brothers have been phenomenal for us, offense and defensive rebounding. And, as of late in the season, to get Troy Bennett back, and things are really starting to click. But it really starts on the defense and the rebounding side. What would you like to see out of your kids to be successful tonight? Yeah, I think that if we just play our game, we can't get we can't get slowed down with the zone. I think we got to play our game, maybe turn them over on the defensive side a little bit and get out and run. Coach, it should be a fun one. Good luck. Thank you.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
Well, back here at Barberton High School as we get set for Hillsdale and Calvert in this boys Division 7 regional semifinal. We take a look at Hillsdale. We mentioned 18-7 for head coach Ben Ferguson, and really it starts with Lowen Ferguson, the 5'6" sophomore, 17 points per ball game, Pete, and as we saw the other night in the district title game, when he gets going, he's as good of a scorer as we have in the area.
Yeah, he's one of the best pure shooters we have in this area, that's for sure. He piled in 6 3-pointers in that district title game, scored 30 points to lead his team.
Mentioned 17 per game to lead the way, but he's got a lot of help offensively.
Yeah, and the Lewis boys, Knox and Kale, they're the 2 straws that stir the drink on the inside. Both of them 6'3". They both average double figures. Knox at 11, Kale at 16.5, and they both right around 10 rebounds. So they're rebounding machines.
When you take a look at Calvert, kind of lopsided in the scoring. 5'11" senior Logan Ritzler has had a very good season.
Yeah, 18.8 points, 5 rebounds a game. He's hit 51 3-pointers on the year, and he does have some help. I mean, Vincenzo Lyons averaging 11.1 points, and also 6'4" Grady Otterbacher. He might be a matchup nightmare for this team. He plays guard, and he's averaging 8.5.
Well, not surprisingly, the deeper you go in the tournament, the tighter the rotations get. Expect to see about 7 for each team tonight, and maybe an 8th off the bench, but not likely. As far as the tail of the tape, Hillsdale comes in averaging 63 points per ball game. They give up 54 on the defensive end. Calvert, meanwhile, averaging 58 points per ball game, and they give up 47 points per ball game. Tournament trail, Hillsdale got here with wins over Sebring McKinley 66-22. They beat Maplewood 60-42, and then topped the number 1 seed in the district, McDonald, 80-70 for the district crown. Calvert wins in the tournament over Lucas, who they beat 59-12. Top Plymouth 48-42, and Old Fort in the district title game by a score of 49-33.
In that Old Fort game, they avenged 2, not 1, but 2 regular season losses. Old Fort got them twice during the regular season.
So it's Hillsdale and Calvert, the winner, into the regional final game on Friday night at 7 to take on Heartland Christian. Right now, I'll turn things over to Pete. He's got a look at our starting lineups.
Thank you very much. Starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Hobron's works with multiple insurance companies to get you the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobronInsurance.com. Visiting team on the scoreboard, the Hillsdale Falcons come in, as Ron mentioned, 18-7 overall. They were third place in the WCAL at 10-4, coached by Ben Ferguson, and they are winners of 8 in a row. They will start as follows. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, Lowen Ferguson, 17.5 points, 5 assists, 3 steals a game. Also at guard, a 5'10" senior Troy Bennett, 7 points per contest. A 6'1" senior guard Hayden McFadden, 8 points per contest. The 2 forwards, 6'3" junior Knox Lewis, 11 points, 8 rebounds a game, and 6'3" junior Cale Lewis, 16.5 points, 10 rebounds per ball game. Calvert comes in with a record of 17-7, winners of 7 in a row, coached by John Otterbacher. They will start as follows. At guard, a 6'4" junior, Grady Otterbacher, 8.2 points per game and 6 assists. Also a 5'11" senior guard. He's a good one, folks. Logan Ritzler, 18.8 points per contest. A 6'1" senior guard, Max Herbert, 5.1 points per game. A 6'1" senior forward, Logan DeMoss, 8.5 points per game. And a 6' junior guard, Vincenzo Lyons, 11.1 points, 7 rebounds a game. Those are your starting lineups, and they're brought to you by Hobart Insurance in Millersburg.
In time for our final break of the pregame, we'll come back to Barberton and tip it off. It's Hillsdale and Calvert coming up after this.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester and Gary's drive-thru in Orville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
High school boys basketball on a Tuesday night here on Worcester Radio, Glory 102.9 FM, AM 960, and on YouTube at Local Sports OH. Now, we cannot have this live tonight, so it is going to be on a delay as soon as the game's done. Jonathan and Riley, our video unit, will get that online, and you can watch it, but unfortunately, we can't bring that to you live tonight. It'll be on, as we used to say in radio, a tape delay. If you've never been to Barberton, here at Jack Reynolds Court, named after the late legendary head coach who took Barberton to the state title and the state championship back in 1976. It is a great basketball venue, and it gets really, really loud in here. Parquet floor, just a beautiful setup and a beautiful venue for a regional. Of course, we're not done. We've got more basketball later on this week as Friday night, Division 5 girls state semifinal from the Nutter Center at Wright State. It'll be Norwayne in a rematch of last year's state championship game taking on Portsmouth. That is a 7 o'clock ball game Friday night right here on 102.9 FM and AM 960.
Not to tell you how old I am, but I remember that 1976 team from Barberton. Carter Scott, best player, played at Ohio State.
Now the team's out on the floor. Hillsdale, the road team, in the navy tops and bottoms and the gold numbers and letters. Calvert, the home whites, tops and bottoms, navy blue numbers and letters in black trim. And the opening tip controlled by Hillsdale. In the backcourt, moving left to right on your radio dial, Lowen Ferguson, the 5'6" sophomore. Running point, will drive. Little floater left of the key, no good. Ball on the deck, and Hillsdale coming away with it is Knox Lewis to keep it alive. To Troy Bennett on the perimeter, now out top, Hayden McFadden. To Knox Lewis, posting up in the lane, nearly threw it away. Getting it is Cale Lewis. Shot no good, but Knox Lewis rebounds stick back. And 30 seconds in, Hillsdale a 2-0 lead.
Already 3 shots, too.
So here comes Calvert on the offensive end for the first time. Max Herbert with a basketball left wing. Drops it inside to Vincenzo Lyons. He'll bring it to the wing, left side, and now between the circles with it is Otterbacher, the 6'4 junior. Around a screen with it, Ritzler. Pete mentioned 18 points per ball game, by far Calvert's most dangerous scoring threat. He gives it off to Otterbacher, fires a three right corner. It's an air ball. Too long, and Bennett the rebound for Hillsdale. So here come the Falcons. Ferguson into Bennett, corner three, that's no good, an air ball. And Lions the rebound for Calvert. 2-0 Hillsdale. 6:40 mark here in the opening quarter. Reminder that at the end of tonight's game, Pete and I will select our Illusion Screen Printing player of the game. Illusion Screen Printing, specializing in screen printing and embroidery and sublimated apparel, located in downtown Worcester and online. They make your illusion a reality at Illusion Screen Printing. Here's a three, that's no good. Rebound, Lions down low. Stick back, no, got his own rebound. Spins, shoots, and got it. So third time's the charm for Calvert. Second stick back for Lions, and it's 2-2. 2 minutes in here in the opening quarter. Here comes Hillsdale against a man-to-man defense of Calvert. Out top, Bennett. Now into the corner, Ferguson. Three, that's back of the iron, no. Ball tipped out, and Ritzler comes away with it. Here comes Calvert into the front court, DeMoss. Left wing with the basketball, puts it on the deck, spins, shoots, and gets it to go over. Athletic shot, nice job on the finish. And it's a 4-2 Calvert lead. Ferguson walks it up the floor the other way for Hillsdale. Bennett high on the right, puts it on the deck and gives it off to Knox Lewis. Top of the key, holds to Ferguson. Left wing, drives baseline, and now swings it out on the wing. Ball deflected out of bounds, but they'll say last touched by Troy Bennett of Hillsdale. So turnover, and over to Calvert in the midst of a 4-2 run. 5:23 mark here in the opening quarter. 4-2 Calvert. Scoreboard's got it wrong, still at 2-2. Here comes Calvert. Ritzler around a screen, top of the key. Good pass inside to Herbert. Down low, shot up and in with a left hand off the glass. And it's a 6-0 run Calvert and a 6-2 lead.
Calvert very adept at passing the basketball.
5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. Ferguson on the perimeter, drives baseline, drops it off down low, and wide open inside is Hayden McFadden for an easy two. Good feed that time from Ferguson. Calvert quickly the other way. Ritzler on the perimeter, gives it to Otterbacher. Drives, shoots, scores, no. Right there with the rebound and the stick back, though, Vincenzo Lyons. Already the third rebound and the second stick back for him. Active in the first, it's 8-4 Calvert. 4:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Ferguson around a screen that's not there. Gets by his defender, though. Little floater on the baseline, blocked out of bounds, and Hillsdale will keep. Mac Oil Field Service wishes the very best to the remaining high school athletes this tournament season. Mac Oil Field Service provides hauling, dirt work, and oil field maintenance across the region. Best of luck from everyone at Mac Oil Field Service. So Ferguson inbounding, left of his own hoop, gets it inside. Knox Lewis fights up a tough shot in traffic, gets it to go. Hillsdale back within two. It's 8-6. 4:13 to go here in the opening quarter. Calvert with a 2-point lead. Otterbacher, the lengthy point guard, into the front court. Gives it off to Ritzler. He's been held in check, 18 points per game. He'll fire a three, air ball. Weak side rebound, Knox Lewis, and here comes Hillsdale. Ferguson over the timeline. Passes off Bennett, right wing, back to Ferguson. Long three, left side, that's off the mark. Tracking it down in the corner is Cale Lewis, but stepped on the sideline, out of bounds, and over to Calvert.
Yeah, you mentioned Lions. All 5'11" of them. He's the leading rebounder for that team, and he's showing you why. He gets great position.
3:46 mark here in the opening quarter. 8-6, Calvert on top. Boys Division Region, or I should say Boys Division 7 regional semifinal. Winner back on Friday night at 7 to take on Heartland Christian. Here comes Calvert. Here's a three. That's off the mark. No good. Left it short, did Calvert. That was Ritzler. Ferguson the rebound. Hillsdale into the lane. Gives it off to Knox Lewis. Shot no. But he's fouled and will head to the line to shoot two. Emin Moreno checking into the ball game for Calvert. First time we've seen him here in the opening quarter as Lewis to the line. Rattles out on the first attempt. A 57% free throw shooter on the year is the 6'2 junior. And it remains 8-6 Calvert.
Foul was on Grady Otterbacher, his first.
Second free throw, rattles around and drops in. So Hillsdale back within one. It's 8-7 Calvert. Moreno into the front court, dribbles into a double team. Trap, needs help on the perimeter. Nearly threw it away, but coming away with it is Coleman. Spins in the lane, down low, off the glass, can't get it to go. But the ball tipped out to Moreno. Otterbach on the perimeter, got it stolen away. McFadden with the steal. We got a 2-on-1 break Hillsdale, but they'll slow it down. Now down low with it, Cale Lewis spins out of a double team and will bring it out to the wing. Now he drives into the lane, little runner out of control, no good. And Lyons another rebound for Calvert. 2:45 to go here in the first. Ritzler, right wing to Moreno. Drives into the lane, little floater no. And the rebound, Cale Lewis of Hillsdale. 8-7, Calvert on top. 2:30 to play, opening period. Ferguson into the front court for Hillsdale. Between the circles, gives off to Knox Lewis. Back to Ferguson, little give and go. And on the drive, he gets bumped and fouled. And Lowen Ferguson, 82% free throw shooter on the year, lined right to try to give Hillsdale either the lead or at least tie this one up at 8 with 2:25 to go here in the first.
That one was on Emmanuel Marino. That's his first.
So Ferguson hits the first, and we're tied at 8. Pete mentioned in the pregame, 6 trays in the district final win, 30-point performance against McDonald. Second free throw, good. So Hillsdale back on top by 1, 9-8. 2:23 to go here in the opening quarter. Moreno brings it into the front court, far sideline, now gives off to Lyons near center circle. Coleman with the basketball to Ritzler. He'll drive, gives off to Moreno. Moreno open look at a three, didn't stake it. Instead drives in the lane, runner no good. And the rebound Hillsdale knocks Lewis. Far sideline Ferguson into the front court, spins, left of the key, drops it off to Lewis down low, can't handle it. Off of his hands, out of bounds, and over to Calvert. Second Hillsdale turnover here in the opening period.
Yeah, Calvert 3 for their first 13, Hillsdale 3 for 10.
So here comes Moreno walking it into the front court. Hillsdale man-to-man defense, both teams are here in this opening quarter. Ritzler around a screen, gives off now with the basketball, Otterbacher. Otterbacher left elbow, swings it right wing to Ritzler. Around a screen from Coleman. Picks up his dribble, needs to get rid of it, does so to Lyons, and now Otterbacher will fire a three and connect. Deep from the left wing, the 6'4 junior, and it's Calvert on top, 11-9. A minute 30 to go here in the opening period. Ferguson the other way for Hillsdale, drops it inside, knocks Lewis, left of the key, McFadden, left corner, drops it back inside, ball stolen away. Moreno comes away with the steal, 3-on-2 break to Lyons, spins in the lane, lays it in. Good quarter for Vincenzo Lyons, he's got 6. 5-0 run Calvert, they lead 13-9 at the 1 minute mark.
4-point lead for the Senecas.
So here comes Ferguson for Hillsdale. Around a screen from Knox Lewis, dribbles right into a defender, and then threw it. Moreno poked it out of bounds, and Hillsdale will keep. As Logan DeMoss checks back into the ball game, Moreno checks out. Vincenzo Lyons will also take a seat on the bench. Max Herbert, 6'1 senior, back in.
Got to figure this pace so far is favoring Calvert.
13-9, Calvert the lead. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Knox Lewis inside to Cale Lewis, got the ball poked away, and last touched by Herbert of Calvert, so Hillsdale will keep. 41 seconds to go here in the opening period. Inbounding from the corner will be Cale Lewis. Right wing with the basketball, Ferguson. He'll back it up between the circles. Down to 35 seconds in the first. Ferguson, McFadden, right wing with the basketball, holds, now dribbles. Little give and go to Cale Lewis. Puts up the shot, blocked from behind. Hillsdale gets the loose ball, though. Bennett in the lane, kicks out to Ferguson. He'll fire a long three and got it. Lowen Ferguson connects, and Hillsdale back within 1. We're down to 10 seconds here in the first. Otterbacher over the timeline for Calvert. Picks up his dribble. Top of the key, Coleman. We're down to 5, we're down to 4. Coleman spins in the lane, gets rid of it, and they're not going to get a shot off Tried to find DeMoss in the corner, but the ball deflected by Hillsdale. And that'll be the end of the first 8 minutes of action here in Barberton. We head to the second, 1-point game. Calvert on top of Hillsdale, 13-12. Second quarter up next.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Smithville's Leah Kibe. Leah scored 11 points and had 6 rebounds in the Smithies' 35-30 regional final loss to Canton Central Catholic. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson of the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies.
So back here in Barberton, start of the second quarter, tight ball game through 1. It's Calvert 13 and Hillsdale 12. Calvert with a basketball to start the quarter, and they throw it away. Stolen in the lane by Ferguson. 3-on-2 break, gives it off to Cale Lewis, misses the layup. Knox Lewis rebound though, and sticks it back in. Hillsdale by 1. 14-13. 7:35 to go here in the opening half. Moreno drives all the way to the basket, got it blocked. Wanted a foul on the contact, no call. And here comes Ferguson. Knox Lewis inside to Cale Lewis. Off the glass, good pass that time by Knox Lewis to find Cale Lewis open underneath the basket. So 16-13, now the Hillsdale lead. 7:10 second quarter. Lions going to fire a 3 from out top. That's no good. And Cale Lewis the rebound for Hillsdale. Outlet pass into the front court to McFadden. Lays it up. No. Too strong. Got his own rebound. Stick back. No. Knox Lewis right there. And he finally finishes it off. And a great start to the second quarter. Hillsdale and Calvert coach John Ackerbacher wants time. 18-13. Hillsdale. 6:53 to go first half. Back in 30 seconds.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served the area. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by 406 North Erie Street in Massillon or find us online at homeapplianceco.net.
Back here in Barberton, 18-13, Hillsdale, 6-0 run to start this second quarter in the opening minute plus for Ben Ferguson's crew. So out of the Calvert timeout, here come the Senecas. Out of Tiffin, it's Ritzler with a basketball to Otterbacher. Otterbacher, baseline drive, gives it off to Herbert, into the lane, lays it up and in. So Herbert finishes. And Calvert back within 3. Here comes Ferguson into the front court for Hillsdale. Top of the key with it now, Cale Lewis. Ferguson, right wing, drives, line, lane, off-balance runner, no. But fouled on the attempt, and Hillsdale's best free throw shooter will be line right to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Hillsdale getting to the hole, and that's why they're getting to the line. Calvert's settling more for outside shots. They have yet to take a free throw. Ferguson already 2 for 2, looking for more.
5 points make it 6 as he hits the first of the free throws. So 3 for 3 at the line. He's also hit a deep 3 from the left wing. Second free throw is good. So a 7-point opening half for Ferguson, and Hillsdale now on top by a score of 20-15, biggest lead of the night for Hillsdale. Calvert the other way on the perimeter, Herbert to Ritzler. Ritzler, who has been held in check, gives it inside to Otterbacher. Turnaround baseline jumper, off the mark, and rebound Hillsdale, McFadden. Gives it to Ferguson. Up the floor we go. Between the circles, we'll back it up and direct the offense around a screen from Knox Lewis Gives it to McFadden. Now into the corner with the basketball, Porter Borman, the 5'9 freshman. One of the two Hillsdale players we'll likely see off the bench. Here's a shot. Knox Lewis got the floater to finally go down. Back of the iron twice and dropped in. Hillsdale by 7 at 22-15.
10-2 run to start this quarter.
5:30 mark here in the opening half. Calvert with the basketball. Otterbacher. Open look at a three. Instead, threw it, got it poked away. Ball out of bounds and over to Hillsdale. Well, McFadden did a great job of initially tipping it. And then in the fight for the basketball, Cale Lewis and Otterbacher, and then Ritzler. Last touched far sideline by Calvert, so Hillsdale gets it back. Mentioned each of these teams on a run. Hillsdale's won 8 in a row. Calvert has run 7 in a row as Hayden McFadden will take a seat on the bench. And 6-foot senior Jake Haven into the ball game for the first time tonight. So Hillsdale up 7, biggest lead of the night for either team. Hillsdale basketball. Here's Ferguson. Drives, dishes down low, shot up and in, counted for Cale Lewis, and he got shoved in the process, and will head to the line to try and top off the three-point play. Well, that was just great sight vision by Ferguson to find Lewis down low, and Lewis able to finish, missed the free throw though, and the rebound Lions of Calvert. 9-point Hillsdale lead, 24-15. 5-minute mark here in the opening half. Calvert, Otterbacher. Dribbling near the timeline, backs up around the center circle, gives it off to Ritzler. Has Ritzler scored yet, Pete?
No, he has not.
Came in averaging 18 per. It's 24-15. Hillsdale on top. Here's Ritzler on the perimeter to DeMoss. He'll drive, shoots, and scores it from the left side with the right hand. Nice job there on the finish. 24-17, Hillsdale the lead by 7. And Ferguson nearly threw it away. Ball tipped, but Knox Lewis comes away with it down low on a nice feed from Cale Lewis. And Hillsdale, good ball movement in the half court, especially in the interior, continues here in this opening half.
Great passing.
26-17, Hillsdale on top. 4:15 to play in the opening half. Calvert working on the perimeter now, lob in pass down low, good feed, and Otterbacher, 6'4 junior, went up and got it and laid it in off the glass. 26-19 our score. Hillsdale on top. Ferguson around a screen from Knox Lewis. He'll drive, a little hook shot high off the glass and somehow got it to go.
He's got all the shots, don't he?
28-19, Hillsdale lead back up to 9. 3:40 to play opening half. 9 points in the contest now for Lowe and Ferguson. On the perimeter we go for Calvert with the basketball. DeMoss. He'll put it on the deck, now give it off to Ritzler. Posting up left of the key. Inside to Coleman. Coleman posting up. Now kicks out Otterbacher. Open look at a three, way short. And the rebound Hillsdale knocks Lewis. Gives to Ferguson. Ferguson into the front court to Bennett. Thought about a long three instead. Gives it off to Haven in the corner. He'll post up. Left of the key. Kick out. Right wing. Cale Lewis a three off the mark. Rebound Calvert. And we get a whistle and a foul away from the basketball against Hillsdale and Jake Haven. Same name, same stability for more than 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Your hometown bank with 7 locations to serve you. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. Timeout on the floor. We'll take the break. 3:04 to go first half. Hillsdale 28-19 on top of Calvert.
A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, Your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
3:04 to go, first half. Hillsdale 28-19 over Calvert here in this regional semifinal from Barberton. It was 13-12 Calvert after one, but a 15-6 Hillsdale advantage here in the second. Calvert with a basketball. DeMoss dribbling right corner, finds Lyons wide open down low, and he lays it in off the glass. Good half for him. He's now got 6. Back to a 7-point game. 28-21 Hillsdale. Ferguson dribbling between the circles, dribbles it to the right wing into the corner, and now gives off. Inside to Haven. Got it poked away. Ball out of bounds, and Hillsdale's going to keep it as Haven and DeMoss went for the loose ball. Last touch by DeMoss as Knox Lewis will check back in. Haven a seat on the bench.
That was a nice little stretch by Haven. He pushed some people around, did what he was supposed to do on the floor.
28-21 Hillsdale, 2:28 first half. Inbound pass, top of the key to Cale Lewis. Now McFadden, pump fake the 3, drive, shoots, and can't get it to go on the layup. Knox Lewis, though, rebound, stick back, no. Ball on the deck, and Lyons comes out of the pack with it for Calvert. A run out, and he lays it into the other end, too strong. Coleman there, stick back, no. Lyons got the rebound. They got it stolen away by Ferguson. Lyons a beast on the glass for Calvert, but they couldn't get it to go. Here's Hillsdale. McFadden a 3. Too short, and Lyons another rebound for Calvert.
That's 6.
28-21. Hillsdale on top, 1:45 to go opening half here in Barberton. Calvert. A turnover as DeMoss from the wing tried to feed it inside to Otterbacher. Too long for him, couldn't save, and it went out of bounds.
Love watching Hillsdale's defense right now. They're letting Calvert's guards dictate which way they want to go, and then they're jumping them.
So here comes Bennett, the 5'10 senior. Will drive all the way to the basket, high off the glass and in. Well, that was a quick first step. Got around his defender, a screen set, and he was gone. 30-21. Hillsdale lead back up to 9, matches their biggest of the half. Calvert the other way. Here's a 3 from Ritzler. Back of the iron, too strong. Ferguson the rebound. Hillsdale on the break, and the ball deflected out of bounds on the pass intended from Ferguson to Cale Lewis. So Hillsdale will keep an inbound on the baseline. 1:09 to play here in the first half. 9-point Hillsdale lead. Ferguson inbounds. On the perimeter, McFadden. Back into the left corner, Ferguson. He'll fire a 3, hand in his face, no good. And Ritzler the rebound for Calvert. Under a minute to play opening half. Here's Otterbacher. Otterbacher, right wing, gives it to Herbert. Drives off the glass, can't get it to go. Knox Lewis, another rebound for him. Here comes Hillsdale. 45 seconds to play opening half. Ferguson with a basketball between the circles. Right wing McFadden looks in. Now gives it to Cale Lewis. Posting up, spins, shoots, and scores. 11-point lead, biggest of the night. 32-21 Hillsdale. 30 seconds to go before the half.
Lewis boys are too much for Calvert on the inside right at the moment.
Well, right now, just too many athletes for Hillsdale. Too much size, too much speed. Calvert down 11 with a basketball. 15 seconds to play. DeMoss, left wing, double team trap, needs help. Finds Lyons wide open down low, and he scores it. Good half for Lyons. Here comes Hillsdale. 5 seconds. Ferguson into the front court. Bump. No call. Ball tipped away, and that's going to be the end of the half. Wanted to get some contact. No call. We've seen the refs let them play both games here tonight. And that takes us to the half, and a good first half for Hillsdale. 32-23. Falcons on top of Calvert here in this boys regional semifinal. We'll send things back into Worcester. Halftime news, weather, and sports from Dale Mosier up next.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
Visit Runyon's Furniture now for the area's largest selection of outdoor and patio furnishings made in the Americas. Runyon's Furniture, located in Orville.
Runyon's Furniture in Orville. Come on to Runyon's. Watch your money grow. Your legacy will show. It's Star Strategies. It's Star Strategies.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. You know, I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Life happens at full speed. Your internet should too. Introducing MCTV Accelerate Fiber, the fast, reliable internet that keeps your family seamlessly connected. With speeds up to 1 gigabit, Accelerate Fiber is perfect for work, play, and staying connected with loved ones. MCTV, fast, reliable, built for the moments that matter most. Upgrade today and experience the difference.
Visit mctvohio.com or call today.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Need a tent for your backyard event? Call Arise Tents and Events. Having trouble finding a wedding venue? Create your own with Arise Tents and Events. Arise Tents and Events is a family-owned business proud to manufacture their own tents right in Sugar Creek. Available for rent or purchase, manufacturing their own tents allows them to ensure each product meets exceptional standards. Call 852-7000 for more information or visit AriseTentsandEvents.com. That's AriseTentsandEvents.com.
Halftime here at Barberton High School in this regional semifinal finds the locals doing well so far. Hillsdale up 32-23 over Tiffin Calvert, and their halftime stats are as follows. Calvert in that first half, 11 for 28 from the field. That's 39%. Just 1 of 9 from behind the arc, 11%, and they did not get to the free throw line at all in the first half. That is a testament to Hillsdale's defense, that's for sure. Hillsdale, on the other hand, red hot in that second quarter. They were 9 of 15 in the quarter alone, 13 of 27 in the half, 48%. 1 of 7 from behind the arc, 14%. They got to the foul line 7 times, made good on 5 of those for 71%. My story of this game, the rebounding, Hillsdale getting second and third opportunities a lot of times down the floor. They have 20 rebounds, Calvert with 13, and then Hillsdale with 3 turnovers, Calvert with 5 turnovers in that first half. For Calvert, Vincenzo Lyons, 8.6 rebounds in that first half, leading him in both categories. 5 points for Grady Otterbacher, 4 points each for Max Herbert and Logan DeMoss, and 2 points for Emmanuel Marino. Leading scorer Logan Ritzler, 18.5-point game score, 0 at the half. For Hillsdale, the Lewis brothers getting it done in that first half. Knox, 11 points, and he has 8 rebounds. Lowen Ferguson with 9 points, and then Cale Lewis, 8 points and 5 rebounds. Then it goes 2 points each for Hayden McFadden and Troy Bennett. That rounds out the 32-point total for Hillsdale. Halftime score, Hillsdale up 32-23.
Well, the Kilbuck Savings Bank is open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. Find out what community banking is all about with neighborhood lenders Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons, the Kilbuck Savings Bank member FDIC. Earlier tonight here in Barberton, Heartland Christian knocked off Fairport Harding 63-59. So Heartland Christian awaiting the winner of this one Friday night at 7. Hillsdale, Ferguson drives, tried the finger roll, right side, couldn't get it to go. And here comes Calvert. Otterbacher, good pass down low, found Herbert underneath the hoop. He laid it in for an easy 2. 7-point game, 32-25 Hillsdale. Biggest lead of the opening half was 11. And 9 on several occasions just under that. Here's Hillsdale on the perimeter. Cale Lewis, right of the key, will fire up a 15-footer, no good. And Ritzler, the rebound for Calvert. Drive out of the other end. Baseline DeMoss can't get it to go. And the rebound cleared out by McFadden. Pass into the front court, layup up and in for Knox Lewis. Good pass that time to find Lewis in transition, and the lead back up to 11 for the second time tonight at 34-25 Hillsdale. 6:50 to go, third quarter. On the perimeter with the basketball, Herbert for Calvert. Gives it off to Otterbacher. Otterbacher left of the key, drives, shoots, no. Too strong off the glass. Bennett the rebound for Hillsdale. Ferguson, far sideline, into the front court, line, lane, dished off. Ball tipped and stolen away. Otterbacher with the steal. His outlet pass to Herbert. Too strong, but Herbert underneath the basket finds Ritzler streaking, who lays it in for his first 2 of the night. 34-27, the Hillsdale lead. 6:20 to go here in the third quarter. Also in Division 7 tonight, Kalida, a winner in the bottom half of the bracket, beating Pettisville 49-47 in double overtime. Here's a Knox Lewis 3, doesn't go. Calvert the rebound, outlet pass quickly into the front court to Moss. On the perimeter now, Otterbacher with a basketball. Right wing, and will back it up near center circle. Dribbling just right of the big purple B here on the Barberton floor. Otterbacher drives, lost it out of bounds, and the officials say poked away by Hillsdale. So Calvert down 34-27. Otterbacher inbounding left of the hoop. Looking in, now goes left corner. Ritzler, 3, that's off the mark. And Knox Lewis clears the rebound for Hillsdale. Ferguson into the front court, got it poked away. Otterbacher stole it from behind, outlet pass at the other end. Ritzler, scoop shot, no. Ball out of bounds and back over to Hillsdale. The pass and the outlet too long, and rather than just settling himself, Ritzler grabbed it and just out of control flung it up and couldn't get it to go.
That plays right into Hillsdale's favor, that up-tempo.
5:25 to go, third quarter. Hillsdale on top, 34-27. On the perimeter, McFadden with a basketball, skips it left wing. Cale Lewis dribbles to Ferguson. Corner look at a 3, count it. Ferguson now with 12, second triple of the night for him. 37-27, Hillsdale, 5-minute mark, third quarter. Otterbacher at the other end thought about a 3, instead gives off to Lyons. He'll put it on the deck, in the lane, kicks into the corner. Here's a 3, DeMoss, count it. Logan DeMoss hits a 6'1 senior, and John Otterbacher wants time for Calvert. 7-point game, third quarter, 4:50 to play, 37-30, Hillsdale on top.
Some call it overplanning. At Millersburg Electric, we call it foresight. Be prepared for the next power outage with a Generac home standby generator. After sensing a power outage, a Generac generator automatically restores your home's power, whether you're home or away. Generac, it's not just a generator, it's a power move. Team up with Millersburg Electric and Generac today to schedule your free in-home consultation and a turnkey generator install. Call or visit millersburgelectric.com and be ready for the next power outage.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals, so you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
Back to action here in Barberton. Hillsdale the ball in a 7-point lead. Cale Lewis in the lane, puts it on the deck, shoots, no good, but fouled on the shot attempt and will head to the line to shoot 2. Worth noting, might not play a factor, but that timeout by Calvert, already their third taken here in the opening 3.5 minutes of the third quarter. So they've only got 2 timeouts left. The remainder of the game, Hillsdale with 5 as Cale Lewis misses the front end of the 2. So it remains a 7-point Hillsdale lead, 37-30. Second free throw, up and no good. Back of the iron too strong, but a rebound knocks Lewis. To Cale Lewis on the perimeter. Spins in the lane. Soft little touch, can't get it to go, but the ball went right to Ferguson. So he keeps it alive inside to Knox Lewis, lays it in off the glass. Another great entry pass that time from Ferguson to Lewis. Lead back up to 9 for Hillsdale, 39-30. Halfway home here in the third. And Cale Lewis, steal of the basketball to McFadden. Wide open at the other end, missed the layup though. Ball into the corner, out of bounds, and last touch by McFadden. So it looked like a run out for Hillsdale. McFadden had a Calvert player trailing him, but a good look at the layup, just couldn't finish. 3:57 to go here in the third. 39-30, Hillsdale on top. They've led since the opening minutes of the second quarter. Remember, it was a 13-12 Calvert lead after one, but a quick 6-0 run to start the second for Hillsdale, and they've never looked back. Led by 11 on two separate occasions. The lead now 9, make it 7, as Calvert a bucket inside. Down low, up and in, 39-32 Hillsdale. Here come the Falcons. Ferguson dribbles to the left wing, guarded by Moreno. Passes inside to Knox Lewis. Back out top, Ferguson. 3 connects. Ferguson now with 15, third 3 of the night. Lead back up to 10 at 42-32. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third. And another near steal by Hillsdale. Cale Lewis poked the pass away into the Calvert bench, but couldn't save it. So Lyons will inbound in front of his own bench. 3:04 to go here in the third. Looking into the corner to Ritzler. Ritzler, right wing to the elbow. Now Otterbacher fakes the 3, drive, shoots, and scores. Nice job there by Otterbacher to lay it in. Calvert back within 8. Just trying to hang around. Here comes Hillsdale. McFadden, right of the key, skips it left wing. Bennett 3, that's no good. Ball tipped, out of bounds, and Hillsdale will keep. Last touch by Lyons as he and Lewis battled for the board. Substitutions, Calvert, Moreno, and Lyons out. And back into the ball game, Herbert, DeMoss. Hillsdale on the perimeter, ball deflected out of bounds by Calvert. So Hillsdale will keep. Bennett inbounding in front of his own bench near sideline. Lobs it to Ferguson. High on the left, will bring it center circle. And now between the circles to Bennett. He'll fire a 3 left side air ball. And the ball fought for out of bounds on Calvert. So unable to secure the rebound, and Hillsdale will get it again. Ferguson inbounding.
27-17 rebounding edge.
To Bennett, baseline drive, and he traveled. Got too deep, and then he tried to give it off to Knox Lewis, but walked as he did it. Turnover, but that has not been an issue tonight for Hillsdale.
Each team was 6, really.
2:18 to go here in the third. 42-34 Hillsdale. So Ritzler will walk it unguarded over the timeline where he's met by Ferguson. Both of these teams man-to-man all night long. McFadden, steal, out front, and lays it in at the other end for an easy 2. So McFadden got a steal a moment ago, missed the layup, didn't miss that one, and it's a 10-point game. And the other way, Calvert loses the ball out of bounds, but officials say last touch by Hillsdale, so they'll keep as Lyons checks back in. And Tucker Coleman, 6'3 sophomore, will take a seat on the bench. Otterbacher baseline inbounding. Pass goes into the lane, ball deflected by Hillsdale's Bennett, but he can't keep it from going out of bounds, so we'll do it again on the inbound right of the basket from Calvert. Otterbacher looking in, bounces inside, gets it to DeMoss. He got it poked away, but gets it back. Now to Herbert. Herbert inside, off the glass, no. Lyons right there, stick back, and got it to go. Right place, right time for Lyons, who has played well tonight. 44-36. Hillsdale the lead. Minute 30 to go, third quarter. Ferguson to McFadden. Top of the key, three connects. Hayden McFadden knocks down the triple. 47-36, matching Hillsdale's biggest lead of the night. Lyons the other way, in the lane, bumped, no call. Lost it, ball poked, but right to Otterbacher. Otterbacher on the perimeter, left side to Lyons, and now Ritzler. He'll drive to the line, kick out. DeMoss spins in the lane, and now out on the perimeter. Here's a three, got it. Grady Otterbacher, left wing three. Under a minute to play, third quarter. 8-point game, 47-39. Hillsdale on top. Here comes Ferguson into the front court. Around a screen from Lewis. Dribbles right into Lyons and now to McFadden. Top of the key where he hit a moment ago. He'll give it off to Bennett. Fakes the three. Drives into the lane, now kicks out to Ferguson. NBA three, back of the iron, no. But Cale Lewis, offensive rebound, stick back, got it to go somehow.
Wow.
In traffic, off the glass with his back turned, and it's up and in. 49-39 Hillsdale, under 20 seconds to play here in the third. Here comes Calvert. Lyons to Ritzler. Here's a three, that's no good. Weak side rebound, McFadden. Under 10 seconds to play in the half, or in the third. Here comes Ferguson. We're down to 5, we're down to 3, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul called on McFadden, who Calvert thought should have got called a moment ago after he got the rebound and kind of flung his elbow out. Didn't get the call, but got the call there as he bumped into a defender. So Calvert gets it back with 2.9 seconds to play here in the third. Moreno checks in. DeMoss checks out. Inbounding scorers table will be Vincenzo Lyons, who has been Calvert's best player here tonight. Down by 10. Looking into the corner. Ritzler spins, shoots, and can't get the three to go. Got a good look off the inbound pass, but it fell off. And we head to the fourth. Hillsdale on top by 10. 49-39. Hillsdale over Calvert. Back after this.
When it comes to your future, it's important to plan for the journey. With expert support and a full range of services from Everence, we empower financial well-being for faith-inspired living. Our financial consultants can guide you on your journey toward financial confidence. Integrate your faith and finances today with Everence. Get started by calling 330-857-9988 or visit everence.com/Northeast Ohio. Your financial journey, let's go. Everence offers financial products subject to regulatory requirements. Visit everence.com for details.
Looking for a pre-owned vehicle you can count on? At Germain Honda of College Hills, our Honda Certified Pre-Owned program offers options to fit your lifestyle. Choose Honda True Certified for up to 7 years or 100,000 miles of powertrain coverage, 2 complimentary oil changes in the first year, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Or go with Honda True Used for great value. Special financing is available on select models. Visit GermainHondaofCollegeHills.com. Germain Honda of College Hills, just off Cleveland Road in Worcester, Ohio.
Stats after 3 quarters. 18 of 42 shooting is Calvert, 43%. 20 of 42 for Hillsdale, 48%. 3 of 14, 22% from three-point is Calvert. 4 of 14 is Hillsdale. Hillsdale 5 of 9 from the foul line, and Calvert has not been there. Calvert led by 2 guys with 10, Otterbacher and also Lyons. Go ahead and get this.
All right, so Calvert with a basketball to start, and they quickly turn it over. Pass stolen away inside by Knox Lewis. Here comes Bennett. Into the front court, line, lane, bucket, and the foul. Pulled up for the 10-footer, got the contact, and will head to the line for the three-point play.
Hillsdale out-rebounding Calvert 30-18. Leading scorers for Hillsdale, Knox Lewis, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Also Lowen Ferguson, 15 points.
Bennett's free throw no good, left it short. Cale Lewis the rebound, and then he's fouled as he tries to go up for the shot. So Lewis to the line for 2. Mass Lepley is your farming and estate management headquarters, featuring Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment, Milwaukee Power Tools, and Carhartt Clothing and Footwear. Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country. First free throw by Cale Lewis up and no good. So it remains a 51-39 lead, make it a 52-39 lead as Lewis hits the second biggest lead of the night at 13 for Hillsdale. 7.5 minutes to play in the game. Hillsdale looking to advance into the regional final game Friday night against Heartland Christian. Ritzler fires a three at the other end, right wing, and connects for Calvert. Scoreless in the opening half.
Yeah, he's got 7 now, but that's his first 3 of the night.
52-42, 7:05 to play in the ball game. Here comes Hillsdale at the other end. Bennett on the perimeter will drive left wing. Top side to Ferguson. Back into the corner. Left corner three. Bennett got it. Troy Bennett connects. 55-42 Hillsdale. 6:45 to play. Here's Otterbacher. He'll fire a three, no. And the rebound went to Hayden McFadden. And then we get a whistle and a stoppage. Official had something wrong with his shoe. We got that cleared up, and we'll get back to action here with 6:44 to go. Fourth quarter, Hillsdale by 13, biggest lead of the night. Here in this Division 7 regional semifinal, Ferguson, baseline, out of control, threw it away. Here comes Calvert at the other end. Ritzler with the left hand, blocked by McFadden, saved it from going out of bounds. And here comes Ferguson for Hillsdale. He gets bumped on the double team in the backcourt. And they're going to tag Logan DeMoss with a foul. And that'll be the third foul against Calvert. Winner again Friday night at 7 against Heartland Christian. And looking more and more like Hillsdale unless Calvert can come up with something big, down 13 here in the final 6 minutes of this one. Porter Borman in the ball game, left wing, swings it right side. Ferguson fires a three, halfway home but no, and the rebound Calvert. Calvert down 13, here they come. Quickly to the front court, Herbert gonna fire a three, way off the mark, and Borman the rebound for Hillsdale. Well, it's pretty much been Hillsdale's starting five. Second time that Borman's come in tonight for small minutes. Jake Haven saw a little bit of him in the second quarter, but it's primarily been Bennett, Lewis, McFadden, and Ferguson. Here's Lewis, that's Cale, wide open in the lane for a layup. Well, Calvert just forgot about him. Nobody back in the lane, and it's 57-42 Hillsdale. Reverse layup the other way, doesn't go for Ritzler. Saved from going out of bounds by McFadden. Mentioned, maybe just too many athletes for Hillsdale tonight for Calvert to handle.
It's been a lot of 1 and outs for Calvert. A lot of 2 and 3 chances for Hillsdale.
Here's Ferguson, drives into the lane, dishes off, ball through the hands of Knox Lewis, and a Hillsdale turnover. Ritzler the other way, dishes off. Herbert, right wing three, that's off the mark. Weak side rebound by DeMoss, though, to keep it alive. 15-point Hillsdale lead. Here's a little runner in the lane, one-hander by Otterbacher, can't get that one to go. Ball poked out all the way into the backcourt, and then we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Hillsdale as they tried to strip it and steal it away from Calvert's Logan DeMoss. It'll be the first foul against Hillsdale here in the fourth, and that's going to take us to a Hillsdale timeout. We'll take the break. 4:30 to play in the game. All Hillsdale, leading Calvert 57-42.
Look to the Bowman Group of drive-thrus for all your party needs. Bowman Beverage, Ice House, and West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester and Gary's drive-thru in Orville wish the very best for all high school tournament basketball teams this season. The Bowman Group of drive-thrus are generous supporters of area youth sports teams, high school teams, and organizations in the area. So swing through, get all your party supplies, and help give back to the community in the process. Good luck to all area sports teams this tournament season.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
4:30 to play in the game. All Hillsdale right now, 57-42. It was a 13-12 Calvert lead after one, but ever since that time, it's been all Hillsdale. Here's Moreno on the drive for Calvert. No good on the shot, but he's fouled and will head to the line. And incredibly, Pete, that's what?
Throws.
The third
team foul.
Third foul against Hillsdale in the ball game.
Yeah.
The first game we watched tonight, Heartland Christian and Fairport Harding, was called very tightly. This one, they've let him play as Moreno hits the free throw. Hartley's Auto Repair, the place to repair your car for dealership quality work at value-driven prices, with veterans and civil service workers receiving generous discounts. Located off Lincoln Way East in Worcester. Second free throw up and good. Moreno hit them both.
He's got 4.
57-44, the Hillsdale lead. Here comes Hillsdale. They beat the defense back. Down low. Cale Lewis off the glass and in. Too easy that time off the feed for McFadden.
He's got 15.
Mentioned, Hillsdale lost in the regional semifinals a year ago to Cornerstone Christian as Otterbacher drives and misses the baseline runner. Rebounded Hillsdale. That was an 81-59 ball game. Trying to get into the regional title game. First time in school history they had back-to-back titles as McFadden pulls up for the 10-footer and connects. And the lead just continues to grow at 61-44. Hillsdale in command, 3:35 to play in the ball game. Moreno, baseline drive, kicks out. Otterbacher, top of the key, 3, no. Fouled and will shoot free throws in due time. Mentioned Hillsdale, back-to-back district titles, first time in school history. They've never been to state in boys basketball. Of course, this crew, much of them, state runners-up in football in each of the last 2 seasons. So it looks like, outside of a miracle, Hillsdale's season is going to continue into Friday night in the regional finals. Calvert, meanwhile, lost in the regional finals back in 2022. Their first district title since that time. Talking with some of the Calvert folks before the game. Normally, they're in Bowling Green for their regional. Of course, Calvert located in Tiffin. So heck of a long drive for the folks in Royal Blue. That being said, not a lot of folks made that drive, understandably. It is a very small crowd here. When you consider it's a regional game for the Calvert fans. Hillsdale, meanwhile, is packed to the home side. Here comes Hillsdale. Lewis knocks, spins down low, no. And the rebound, Calvert. Closing in on the 3-minute mark. Here's a 3 off the mark from DeMoss. Weak side rebound, McFadden for Hillsdale. 61-45. All Hillsdale here in this regional semifinal. In the half court, McFadden. Down low, good pass to Cale Lewis. Goes up strong, shot blocked, got it back. Lost it out of bounds, and Hillsdale will keep it.
Pretty good defense that time by Otterbacher. At 6'4", presenting a problem inside that time.
So McFadden to inbound. Left of the hoop. Just lobs it out top to Ferguson. 2:45 to play in the game. Hillsdale in control and just looking to run some clock, spread the floor, and not shoot it unless they can get an easy look down low, which they do. Ferguson inside to McFadden, who dished off to Cale Lewis, and he's got 2 more. He's had a good night.
Yeah, he's got 16.
63-45 Hillsdale. Here's a 3 from Ritzler. That's short. Ferguson the rebound, and then we get a whistle and a foul on Calvert.
I don't keep assists for a stat, but I can pretty much bet that Lowen Ferguson has at least 7 or 8, and maybe more.
18-point lead, 63-45. Hillsdale advancing into the regional final game Friday night. It'll be a 7 o'clock game here in Barberton, and another easy bucket down low. And McFadden lays it in, and it's a 20-point Hillsdale lead.
Fourth Falcon in double figures now. He's got 11.
And a turnover. Here comes Ferguson, dribbling center circle, we'll see. Just spreading the floor right now is Hillsdale. Mentioned at 1 point, 10-7. They've won 8 in a row, about to be 9 in a row. With 1:35 to play, just playing keep away. 4 corners right now. And we'll see if Calvert just lets them run out the clock or if they foul. They foul with 1:31 to go. Gives me a chance to let you know that you can take advantage of great pricing on Cub Cadet mowers at Sterling Farm Equipment's mower sale, going on through all of March at their Worcester, Sterling, and Millersburg locations. At the line, Lowen Ferguson.
There's some Falcons putting up some monster numbers in this game. Knox Lewis, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Hayden McFadden, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Cale Lewis, 17 points, 8 rebounds. And Lowen Ferguson with 15.
You might be able to hear the crowd as Ben Ferguson starting to pull his starters. Knox Lewis takes a seat on the bench with 1:31 to go. The first free throw by Ferguson was up and good, as is the second. So 67-45 Hillsdale. A dominant win here tonight. Into the regional final game on Friday night, and another Calvert turnover as Otterbacher slipped and lost the basketball. And Ferguson will slowly walk it into the front court. And we'll see if more fouls are to come in a 22-point game. Hillsdale just playing keep away, spreading the floor, not looking to shoot at all, up 22. So Bennett spins around his defender, drives into the lane, and then just lobs it back out top. Ferguson just dribbling away, under a minute to go. And if Calvert is content to let Hillsdale dribble out the clock, that's exactly what the Falcons are going to do. We mentioned back and forth, 13-12 in the opening quarter. Hillsdale outscored Calvert 20-10 in the second to take a 9-point lead at the half, and it's just gotten bigger and bigger throughout the second half as we're now under 30 seconds to play in the game.
Yeah, Calvert cut it to 7 on 2 different occasions, could not get any closer.
So Hillsdale just going to hold Bennett unguarded near the far sideline, center court, and Calvert's players are just going to walk off the floor, and that's going to do it. So a 67-45 win tonight for Hillsdale, and they advance into the regional title game on Friday night and are a win away from the state Final Four. Heartland Christian standing in their way. We'll step aside for this quick break, come back and get into the postgame after this.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Smithville's Leah Kibe. Leah scored 11 points and had 6 rebounds in the Smithies' 35-30 regional final loss to Canton Central Catholic. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson of the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served the area. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by 406 North Erie Street in Massillon or find us online at homeapplianceco.net. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center provides a wide variety of services at affordable prices, and they're committed to staying up to date on new technology in the auto industry in order to serve you with the best service possible. You have many options on auto repairs and tires, and they want to thank their customers for choosing A&J Exhaust and Tire Center, and especially for referring them to their friends and family. When you need help with your vehicle, they'll be here for you. A&J Exhaust and Tire Center will keep you rolling for less. Located at 3236 Dover Road, Worcester.
Boys regional semifinal. It's all Hillsdale as they win going away 67-45 over Calvert. Hillsdale in the regional title game Friday night at 7 o'clock against Heartland Christian. Now, the way it's going to break down on Friday night on AM 960 WKVX and Glory 102.9, we're going to have the Norwayne girls state semifinal game. That will be on the radio against Portsmouth at 7 o'clock at the Nutter Center from Wright State. Mike Breckenridge with the call for that one. Pete and I will be here in Barberton, and we'll bring you Hillsdale against Heartland Christian on Local Sports OH on YouTube. But like tonight, it is going to be on a delay, and that is not up to us. That is an OHSAA rule with other stations here. So we will not be able to bring that to you live, but we will have it on Local Sports OH immediately after the ball game is done. So that's how Friday will break out as far as our schedule goes broadcasting-wise. We've still got to pick a player of the game, but before I do that, Pete's got to look at the final numbers.
Ron, thank you much. Team stats first. It was tough treading for Calvert. 19 of 52 on their action shots. They only made one bucket in the fourth quarter, one field goal, and that's a lot of the reason why Hillsdale just ran away and hid in this one. 19 of 52, 36%. They were 4 of 20 from behind the three-point line, 20%, 3 of 5 from the foul line. That's 60%. For Hillsdale, red hot. 27 of 50, that's 54% shooting. 5 of 16 from the three-point line, that's 31%. 8 of 14 from the foul line, 57%. Where this game was won was rebounding. And Hillsdale dominated early and dominated often in this game to the tune of a 38-21 rebounding average. Almost every time down the floor, they'd get 2 and 3 chances if they were to miss. And that was the difference in this game for sure. Turnover-wise, 8 turnovers for Hillsdale, 9 for Calvert. In the loss, Calvert, 2 guys in double figures. Grady Otterbacher led them with 11 points. Also, Vincenzo Lyons had a 10.8 rebound game. And Logan Ritzler, their leading scorer, averaged almost 19 a game, ended up with 7. 7 points also for Logan DeMoss and 6 points for Max Herbert. 4 points on the day for Emmanuel Marino, and that rounds out the point total of 45 for Calvert. For Hillsdale, 4 guys in double figures out of their starting 5, and 1 almost got there. Great balanced scoring out of their starting 5 was Hillsdale. Hayden McFadden, Lowen Ferguson. Actually, Lowen Ferguson led them with 17 points, and also a 17-point effort for Cale Lewis, 15 on the night for Knox Lewis. Hayden McFadden with 11 points, 7 points for Troy Bennett. Had 2 guys in double figures rebounding. Hayden McFadden, the 11-point, 10-rebound double-double. Knox Lewis, 15 points, 10 rebounds for his double-double as well. And it all adds up to a Hillsdale win, and they're 1 away.
So final break of the night, we'll come back and select our player of the game after this.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work. 67-45 winner tonight over Calvert. And the Falcons advance into the regional title game on Friday night. They'll take on Heartland Christian at 7 o'clock right here at Barberton. Only thing left to do is to pick our Illusion screen printing player of the game. And Pete, you just ran down the stats. It could go to a number of different guys, but I'm going to give it to Knox Lewis, the 6'2 junior. Double-double tonight, 15 points, 10 boards, dominated inside. You mentioned McFadden had a double-double as well, but a complete team effort. But we got to pick somebody, so let's go with the 6'2 junior.
Yeah, Lewis did his damage mostly in the first half offensively when they needed it. That's when the game was close. He ended up with 11 points and 6 rebounds at halftime, and that was the difference, really. That set the tone for the whole second half.
So congratulations again, 6'2 junior Knox Lewis, our Illusion screen printing player of the game. Thanks to Jonathan and Riley on the video side of things, for Dale Mosier back in studio for all of his hard work, not only tonight but also all season long. And from my partner Pete Norman, I'm Ron Hamilton. Final score, final time. Hillsdale, a regional semifinal win tonight over Calvert, 67-45. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your evening.